Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda, off here to a glorious 1v1. Oh, no, you guessed it, it is the road to Tunis. In the west, we find Momo4sho, the one and only, fighting for the Wehrmacht Germany, Deutschland, here with the 21st Panzer Division. In the southeast, we have Hero, fighting here for America, Freedom, Democracy, here with the 1st Infantry Division. Setting out here with a rifle start. No sign of immediate battle group choices here, so probably not airborne. Could be armored, could be spec ops. I mean, could still be airborne, to be honest. And as always, a big hearty thanks to my Patreon supporters for the continued and generous support of the Propagandacast, allowing me to keep making all these videos day after day. And a big thanks to all those people who keep liking and sharing my videos with everyone else. So, off to the races here. Pioneers heading north-south for Momo, with a Grenadier squad arriving here to flesh out the front line. Scouts heading northwards here for Hero, a Rifleman heading southwards. 2nd Rifle squad there for the Americans. Overall, quiet opening here from both sides as they set out to seize territory and secure the front line. So, points being rapidly seized. Men of the 21st Panzer Division here, possibly somewhere near Catherine Pass, push forwards. 2nd Rifle squad there setting out. Steady approach from both sides. No signs of, at least overt signs of battle group choice here. We got an MD-42 for Momo. Right, something a bit more serious in terms of firepower to back up his men. We got the scouts there busy. So interesting choices here. Mostly because they're not really sort of giving away any direct information. First shots fired here. Rifle squad falling back in the face of the Grenadiers could have pushed in, but also risked taking a lot of damage. And also, Momo could have just run for the building in case his position got overrun, at which point the Riflemen would have been particularly exposed. And of course, the possibility of additional troops being in to support the Grenadiers. So, backing off here is, I think, by far the smartest decision here to make for Hero. Thumbs up. Scouts still busy in the north. Could upgrade, of course, here with the sub-utility package. 3rd Rifle squad for Hero. South side here, Pioneers taking in, Rifleman pushing further in here. Looks like Hero's going to focus hard south here. North side's going to be fairly lightly defended. And there you go. More serious fighting here in the south. Pioneers as Rifle squad will need to withdraw here as well. Again, just an engagement the Momo and the German army cannot withstand to survive. No, he actually pushes in there. I think he's trying to buy a bit extra time. But I think this is going to be a waste of manpower for Momo. I think Momo with the 2nd Rifle squad realizes, yeah, that's going to be a waste of time there. He's not going to be able to do anything about it. 2nd Grenadier squad ready. Machine gun occupying the house here. German troops heading northwards here for the 21st Panzer Division. Scouts busy here. Could we be looking here? Yes, it is breakthrough for Momo, adding the MP40s to the Grenadiers, giving them a significant boost at shorter ranges, bit mid-range as well there, but mostly short. Machine gun setting up, again flanked up with the Rifle squad here. Momo trying to pull a trick here on Hero. Instead is the one trick. In particular, he's researched early grenades, which it would appear Hero has not. And we got the Infantry Support Center there. Going up for Hero, pretty standard choice here. Means the captain, means more upgrades to the Rifleman. But there you go, Rifle would have been caught here, trying to run for the building, kicking in the door and locking it behind them. German troops there now, just left to stand outside, front of the building here. Strong point here for Hero's men. Will Momo keep at it? Will he besiege the building? Will he withdraw here, realizing this could end up being a massive waste of manpower for him if he's not careful? It looks like Momo commits to the siege. In the south side here, Rifle squad flanking around the MD-42. We don't see still any grenades here for Hero. Grenadiers being bled out. Just not a good engagement here for Momo at all. He is getting some damage in, but the damage he's taking, I think, significantly outweighs what he's dealing. Plus, the machine's caught in a bad position. I think Momo will have to withdraw here. Definitely one of those cases where sometimes, again, the best move to make is just to not engage. Quickly merging over the MP40 Grenadiers. Thumbs up to Momo. Excellent move here. But the machine gun gets wiped here. This is a huge blow to Momo in the early game. He's going to have to recruit here and then retreat, but he might still get wiped out here. Momo got sucked into an absolutely off engagement, and Hero is going to absolutely take him to the cleaners and then some. The machine gun crew gets wiped out. So much manpower waiting for Momo. A masterclass. And again, why sometimes you just need to move away. That's basically what Hero did. He baited Momo away from the building, then swung around him, secured it, and then baited Momo into engaging around the building. That was, I think, just a beautiful highlight there, just how not to do it. In particular, not as the Wehrmacht. So well played there by Hero. He baited Momo into that, and that was just done top-notch. Now he has an MD-42, and Momo just suffered immense manpower losses with absolutely nothing to show for it. A horrendous start for the Germans. horrendous. We do have the Panzer Grenadier Company around here. He still has, of course, more MP40 Grenadiers on the way, so it's not like Momo is completely out of the game, but his early game just got made significantly harder. So we'll have to see what happens next. Panzer Grenadiers could be an option here. Stub Rush maybe. We'll of course have to see what exactly Momo's game plan is here. Machine gun team, they're sitting forwards here for Hero. Rav Squad reinforcing healing. And far south here, the American strike here with the captain now leading the effort here. Grenadiers, they're low on health. Momo will have to retreat them, or he's going to suffer another wipe. We got more Grenadiers here for Momo. Perhaps the plan all along, or perhaps the response to those machine gun. Either way, though, he goes for more Grenadiers. Part of me would have figured Panzer Grenadiers at this stage, but we shall of course see. Up north here, Pioneers right the Rapman. Here they're pushing forwards. Grenadiers occupying the center there. Again, lots of MP40s for Momo, and I'm guessing we're looking at least 4 MP40s then here for him and the German army. The 21st Panzerdivision. MD42 joining in. And what the German army didn't really on paper have mass formation from the submachine guns like, say, the Soviet army did, it wasn't uncommon, of course, the troops, depending on the situation, to be equipped with more submachine guns, or of course for them to just pick up whatever they get their hands on. For example, the Soviet PPSH-41, for example, was commonly used by German troops on the Eastern Front as well, because they could get their hands on it, and it was certainly much better than their Karnat TK for a lot of things. So that, for example, is something then you can see veteran troops, even in Tunisia, there's photos of troops with the PPSH-41 there. So there's a fun fact. Now we got 3 MP40s up here for Momo. Might even see here the officer quarters. Definitely something you want if you go for that many Grenadiers with MP40s. You absolutely want the officer quarters here. Scouts here, there's the MP40 Grenadiers being ripped apart. No sun upgrade yet. There you go. Oh, BAR's there. So far here, Hero is absolutely giving Momo a good scrubbing. But Momo is far from out of the match here. He is heading back for the fatherland here with all of his MP40 Grenadiers. Far south here, caught here with the Rav Squad. We got BARs versus MP40s. And the MP42 completely just ruins the engagement for Momo's Grenadiers. His men here are being absolutely hacked apart. They're sawed to shreds in the fields here. And that's going to have to retreat here for Momo. We do get more troops flanking. Flamethrowers, Grenadiers here. Momo strikes. We do also here have the support elements going out for Momo. Machine gun gewehr, they're repositioning. Further up north here, Rav Squad's pouring in here for Hero. Catch the Grenadiers here out in the open. And we got poured on them here from Hero. Further, of course, augmenting the firepower, Riflemen can deploy against the Germans. Further south here, Pioneers spotted out in the open, and they are forced to withdraw here. Closer wipe here, but looks like Momo's Pioneers narrowly escaped that situation. Grenadiers flanking around here, catching Hero's force here. Perhaps in a bit of a twist by that set, there's one crucial element here. One of the Grenadier squads moves in closer first than the other one, meaning Hero can focus them down, and suddenly it's the other Grenadier squad now left to fend for itself here. So this engagement theoretically could have been much more balanced, but because of the timing of the Grenadiers... Oh! Grenadier assault here! Completely turns the tide again! Brutal! Absolutely brutal. Reinforcing healing here. Closing on that Stug. Note he halts the reinforcements here, I think, briefly, just to make sure he can get out that Stug as soon as possible. The Sturmgeschütz 3 ausführen hier, or at least I would assume that is Momo's plan here. Meanwhile, we got special operations here for Hero. We got the SSF commanders with the Johnson light machine guns and their bazookas. Not made by Johnson. No, by the way, Johnson would not only just invent the Johnson light machine gun, he would also invent the Johnson semi-automatic rifle, which didn't really see usage compared to... Well, it was made large in numbers, but no one really used compared to the Johnson light machine gun. Anyways, heading north over the SSF commandos. Grenadiers, Pioneers rushing the center here. No flamethrowers on the Pioneers, but still, Hero there does not take any chances. Sturmgeschütz 3 ausführen hier on the way. And we got all 4 Grenadier squads equipped with the MP40s. So, fairly assault-heavy force here for Momo. Of course, so is Heroes, and he's got a lot of light machine guns to hit back at the MP40s. Sturmgeschütz 3 ausführen hier, 1/3 of the way done here up north. The SSF commanders continue to approach, and the center, the MD42 raking Momo's Grenadiers still the lead. And we got more troops flanking in here. Map control-wise, it's split roughly 50-50, but with a slight edge here to Hero. Stug almost done. Grenadiers backing off here. We got more troops pushing southwards here. A lot of rough engagements. Stug does arrive. Shot on munitions over the MD42. No sign here of any choice there. guessing he's not going to go for the mechanized assault group. Bit of a shame. More likely, I guess he's going to be pushing straight for a Tiger tank here versus Hero, but of course we'll have to see. Can now add machine to the Stuke, he does do so, excellent. Pioneers here, forced back by the Info2 there, which Hero continues to use with excellent glee here versus Momo. Ooh, that Grenadier's caught a bad spot here with the Rifleman. Massive throng of barred up rifle here. The lack of an MG42 is certainly constraining Momo's ability to contain all this. Cancels the MG42. Ah, that's because he went for this. He wants to use the point-blank blast because Hero is bunching up his rifleman, so point-blank blast is a, as you might notice, excellent counter to Rifle Blob. Even with the snares that it does do a lot of damage to the Stug, the rifleman ended up taking a massive amount of damage there, leaving most of the riflemen quite in a bad state here. Fortunate for Hero, Momo didn't have any troops nearby to support the Stug to further exploit the chaos and carnage caused by the Stug. But certainly a lot of Americans ended up dead there. So yeah, if you see a veterans who wants to coming at you guys, get out of there because the point blank blast will absolutely rip your stuff apart. Just like God intended. Anyways, back here to Hero. Command squad of them trying to get some hits on that Stug. But can't get close enough. Meanwhile, neither can Momo to the commander, to the MD42. We got a flank hit going up here on the north compound. But Hero there's men are putting up a great fight here, ripping through Momo's men. His assault is completely being shredded. There go grenade assault here in the building. Captain, they could go down. No, he narrowly gets away, and the Grenadiers are not a hard-risking wipe themselves. Right from the here are fighting for the lives. We got grenades now from Hero. Grenadiers, they're close to being wiped out. Outhouse shattered. Stug there blasting away. No pin-up machine gun. Far south here. Point's been grabbed. So yeah, a lot of fighting here. A lot of infantry on both sides. We got 3 rifle squads and the SS of commanders for Hero versus 4 MP40 Grenadiers. Plus the captain here. Got the motor pull up here with an anti-tank out there for Hero. He's also got a fair amount of manpower. You could go for more infantry. You could go for some support weapons like a mortar. You could also push for ET8s or Greyhounds. I mean, there's plenty of options here they could consider, and we do get the M24 Chaffee light tank here. Pioneers a bit of trouble there. Stug pulling ahead. Second Stug up for Momo. Momo, though, is definitely going to need some munitions for both the point-blank blast and, of course, the pin-up machine guns. There go charging in. He looks like it could be another point-blank blast from Momo, or it's going to be a bluff. It's hard to say exactly what Momo's plan here is. But for now, whatever the plan is, it's definitely going to have to be turned into a withdrawal as the anti-tank gun is going to be headed here. And a half of Northeast Stugs with supporting the Grenadiers here successfully breach Hero's northern lines. 21st Panzer Division has opened up the northern supply line a bit here, I think. Now we got the M24 Chaffee light tank out here for Hero. Meanwhile, the South Grenadiers are being shredded by the riflemen. So many firefights across the place here. Sturmgeschütz being repaired.
The enemy have taken territory from us.
Reconnecting northern points. In the south, though, Hero and the 1st Division is on the warpath, steadily sending a throng of men. We got assault operation. Interesting, no area supply operation, which is what most people typically pick here. I'm not saying this because assault operation is bad at all, but most people tend to just prefer something like that over this. It's an interesting choice here for Hero. That said, he's got a lot of... In fact, he's gone for a 2nd SSF Commando squad. So that's 2 SSF Commandos and 3 riflemen. That's a lot of firepower, and that's a lot of, like, light machine guns. That is going to be a bit of a headache here for Momo4sho. There you go, Pioneers being met here, and are quick repulsed here. Momo, very wise, withdraws his Pioneers before they get to join the grass and decomposing. Slowly lining up for another push. The SSF commanders, the captain, the Chaffee, and the anti-tank in reserve here. Machine guns sitting up here. This could be a pretty big push here. Will Momo have the forces to hold up here against it? He's got a Panzer squad away there. He's going for more infantry himself here to respond to the sheer numbers here unleashed upon by Hero. Thumbs up to Momo. Though, of course, he may also lost the Grenadier squad. That is forcing him to consider replacement. Does look like he lost the Grenadier squad here at some point and missed it. At which point, at this stage, replacement with Panzer Grenadiers makes a lot of sense, particularly as he does also have the officer quarters here. No, he cancels it for Nebelwerfer, though. Again, Under current circumstances, an evil effort does make sense. Back to Momo. He did lose a Grenadier squad here.
We are down to 300 points.
Getting machine gun to the Stooks. Thumbs up. Quite crucial. Grenades are being chucked. Doors and windows being blown up before the entire building then proceeds to collapse. Great hit from the attack of the Stook here. Momo under pressure. South side though, we got a small attack here going in there, trying to avoid the main throng here of Hero. At least I imagine until he's got the Nebelwerfer, because let's be honest, this is a great target for a Nebelwerfer. That is like a lot of bunched up units. And there you go, hitting a mine. Several commandos having their feet cleanly, well, not very cleanly removed here by the Schutzmine. Mine designed to maim rather than kill. That's a quick side note there. There you go, bunched up.
The enemy has taken our territory.
And Momo's Nebelwerfer like to hit something, as that's a bit the issue with the Nebelwerfer. Sometimes it hits and it's devastating. Other times you just fire a lot of rockets and then nothing happens. So far, this is definitely looking to be one of those nothing at all happens barrages for Momo. So that's a 60-second cooldown now. At least for Veterans 1, it is a bit shorter than ours would have been. And he's been caught. Massive just throng of angry Americans, spewing lead and death here. Few grenades retreat path here. I think would have been great here for Momo. Some white phosphor jump for the commandos. Could have possibly, well, might also help them survive actually. Anyways, up north here, another assault here. I think Momo to some degree is aware that, like, you know, Hero's relying somewhat on blob tactics here, so he's playing around this, like, you know, using some units as bait, I think, and then striking where the blob is, until I think he can sort of catch the blob with a sufficient response, which I'm guessing is going to be the Nebelwerfer if it can actually hit next time. So we've got 255 to 115. Hero here is leading strongly versus Momo, and yeah, Momo's definitely going for the Tiger tank here. Chaffee, Rifleman, machine guns, anti-tank all point down the center here against Momo. Stooks on the move here. Nebelwerfer is almost ready to fire again here. Fritz sees men getting suppressed there. Grenadiers pushing forward. Stook on the move. Nebelwerfer could fire barrage here. There we go. Jorgens, this is what they call a target-rich environment. And there you go, rocket swimming down here, machine gun coordinate, anti-tank gun there, crew is bursting into flames, captain there is being incinerated. Compared with the previous barrage, this one definitely made a splash. And now we do get punch guns here for Momo, thumbs up.
Our territory.
I mean, he could also theoretically go for another Nebelwerfer, but I think some infantry now is a good idea here, going here for the anti-tank gun, destroying it. As for Hero, we got more Chaffies in response to this cruel act of war. My god, it was just an anti-tank gun, fresh off the assembly lines. There we go, Panzer Grenadier ready for Momo and the German army. Pioneer here as the scouts, definitely need to withdraw those before they get slaughtered. Meanwhile, another major push here. Commandos rifle backed up with the Chaffee Stug. Oh dear, turns around, awkwardly exposed to the sun between the bazookas and the Chaffee. That's out there for Momo. And crucially, no supporting infantry for the Stugs. Shot there from the Chaffee, bounce off the Stugs' armor. Meanwhile, looks like we could be seeing a flank here for Momo. A lot of Grenadiers here taking advantage again of his tactics and are swinging up behind Hero's advance here. Thumbs up to Momo. Panzer Grenadiers going swinging up here. We got the MD42 though, catching here Momo's flank. Grenadiers are being absolutely decimated. The casualties are piling up in the sands here. And lacking any smoke or further support here, I think he's going to have to withdraw here. The entire plan got scuppered here by his opponent. Second Chaffee out there. Grenadiers. Oh, he's buying time for the Panzers to rush in here with a bun grenade. Nebelwerfer barrage as well here. Directed in the MD42 and the captain. Oh, the carnage! The carnage! Hero's men are absolutely getting annihilated by the Nebelwerfer and the Panzer Grenadiers. Grenadiers on the riflemen. That Nebelwerfer has really made an impact here on Hero so far. Brutal stuff here. Captain under fire from the Stugs. Troops forcing healing. Pulling forward to the Sturmgeschütz. Point blank blast again. this time forced to cancel, I think. Yeah, the sheer number of bazookas in the chaffee there is making it too hazardous for Momo4sho to, like, you know, keep trying to blast here. Back to Hero and the 1st Infantry Division.
The crowds are down to 250 points.
We got 406 versus 223. Momo definitely to catch up. And Hero here commits to a 4th rifle squad. He's going to have so much infantry here
Just being attacked.
against Momo. A real throng there.
What's our objective?
At least I hope he's got upgrades researched. He's got the survival training, but he doesn't have not advanced logistics. Which, considering how much infantry he has, he really should want this to make, you know, the reinforcements cheaper. So far, he's just gone for the one that does make his men tough. I mean, that is obviously a very good one as well. Make no mistake, but you'd also figure, like, you know, want to make sure that the reinforcement upkeep on this doesn't, like, bleed him dry. Momo here is finally bringing up another MG42 here. I think he's starting to realize how Heroes operates infantry-wise and is bringing in, you know, another counter besides relying on the Stooks and the high explosive shells. Far up north here, Grenadiers, the Panzer support swarming here in the northern positions. Hero there, as slow extended, is forced to withdraw his men before they get turned into paste. And what is this? A final position to be upgraded with a machine gun. Okay, I was actually expecting a mortar pit at this point because, I mean, this match is like, you know, already going to some interesting places, but no, it's going to be a machine gun position to cover there. That's not bad at all either. Definitely not something you see a lot of here, so, and another interesting choice here by Hero. South Chaffee's rushing the Stooks, backed up with the commanders. One Stook there suffering immense damage. The rockets just punching through there. Sidearm exposed, and Momo loses one of his Stook 3Gs. A great kill for the Americans. A stinging blow to Deutschland. MG42 joining in, catching the commandos. Back at base here, 4 here. Momo, nothing further going on. The South Captain hits a mine. Panzer was there, popping a grenade here. Final position is done. And now Momo's infantry will have to withdraw here.
Enemy activity near our munitions point.
Action remains quite hectic. Neither of them moving a bit further forwards here. Half fate of SNT2.
Near a victory point.
I'm guessing Momo's plan is to just hold up for the Tiger Tank now. Versus Hero.
Engineers have been reinforced.
As for Hero, it's certainly hard to say, but he's planning, like, is it whiz-bangs? Or chaffies? I mean, at this point, he could suppose start taking up here for armor. Of something a slightly larger size than the M24 Chaffee light tank. It's in a punish crop. The rifle squad falls back. Far up north, the American infantry breaching through here. Momo's northern lines wide open here. Easy pickings for Hero to commit a, well, you know, half of all his infantry. I mean, that's the thing, that this is like just half his forces committing to just gobble up the north there from Momo. Got the grenades pushed back here. Grenades fighting here. Veterans, not riflemen, so that's your 2 grenades. Is definitely win there for Momo. And the 21st punch on bun grenade there. Almost takes out the entire rifle squad. Only 1 man alive, then probably only alive in part due to that, you know, research here. His opponent, Hero mates, like, you know, give them more health. Brutal. Scouts popping up here. Stook remaining reserve here. Clearly a bit concerned about committing it for now. Then he's being mauled up here by the MB42, which Hero continues to just get so much value out of. Another Neva barrage here from Momo. Quite the variations there on the shot with the hit. Engineers wiped out. That's a small win there for Momo. Meanwhile, the chaps are going for the Stook here. An aggressive flank here by Hero against Momo. Absolutely aggressive.
Victory point has fallen into enemy control.
But quickly withdrawing here. Machine their caught with the commandos. More troops pouring in. Mines exploding in the south here.
One of our strategic points is under attack.
Machine guns versus machine gun emplacement. Not looking great there for Momo's machine gun, honestly. And up north here, the MG42 got wiped. That's the second MG42 here is able to claim from Momo. Another striking blow to the German army. Also on the side note, a bit late of course for this on the video, but I do record a few hits days out of time. But they did actually, you know, show off some of the new maps, but also crucially show off some of all the pathing improvements we're going to have in the July patch, which definitely look very good. Pathing looks a lot better now going forwards. But also, you know, some other hints here and there. Looks like, though, we'll first getting the patch, either in 2 weeks if we're lucky, but more likely 3 weeks, unfortunately, but certainly better than nothing. Just figured I'd give a small update there. Of course, be posting updates when I get more of them. Up north here, points east for the captain. Pioneer pushing in, Grenadiers in the move as well here. Back to Momo. Yeah, he is moments away from the Tiger tank here. 190, 1573 here. First Infantry Division. Cern holding the front line here, backed up by his 2 Chaffee light tanks. Grenadiers force back in the south, flanking in here. Also being shredded here.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Looks to be another MU-44 Momo, alongside the one who's recovered, I imagine. Another Needle of a barrage here, catching the SSF commandos, the advance here towards the center. Don't know how effective it is to use a Needle to try and take out the fighting position though here for Momo. So when there's like, you know, easy, I think victory points also grab on the sides of the map. He's definitely, I think, risking getting tunnel vision in the center here, which could be exploited by Hero against him. So I think it's certainly something there for Momo to keep in mind. There we go, Tiger is available. In fact, he's almost got the resources for the Tiger to challenge Hero here. At which point, of course, the question does become, how does he handle it? Because he's only got a pair of Chaffies and some bazookas to try and stop the Tiger tank. That is going to be a bit of a challenge. And there you go. Schwerer Panzer is ready to give Hero there a bit of a headache now. Up north, Panzers with the 2 Chaffies. Rodman joining in. Washington around the center. Intervals in healing. Struger meaning reserve. Tiger was at the Pillar machine gun. He's got plenty of munitions. He's also got Blitzkrieg, so he could definitely make some great moves with that. Pioneer's pushed off the center in the north here. Panzer's being hammered there still by the 2 Chaffies. Needlewerfer barrage on the house here. And that definitely forces you to abandon the place before it turns into something very, very bad for his men. Another massive infantry offensive in the south here. Commandos spearheading effort backed up by a lot of infantry. Far up north you can see the Chaffies withdrawing. Tiger tank getting its machine and gewehr added. I mean, you could probably just draw it and wreck that. Do get some anti-tankers out now here from Hero in response, I imagine, to the Tiger tank. I suppose you could also just try and go for a lot of Chaffies. And far up north here, Panzer is pushed back by strafing around here from Hero. Shots rippling through the sands. Center being grabbed by the Grenadiers. In the far south, the assault continues. Momo's men are certainly cut off. We'll have to withdraw here. Those 2 SSF commandos squads with the Johnson light machine guns are absolutely going to make mincemeat out of the Grenadiers if Hero doesn't, or Momo doesn't retreat. Their Tiger joining in now here. Grenadiers narrowly surviving that encounter here from Hero. Got the anti-tank and flanking the Tiger tank there, shot through the side armor. Commanders also opening up here, punching through the side armor as well there. Anti-tank and pushing forwards. That said, he does expose the anti-tank a bit of slip by Hero, and someone I imagine Momo is more than happy to exploit. Yep, Grenadiers been against the anti-tank and here flanking in. Far up north here, Chaffee still added. Clearly staying clear of where the Tiger tank is, because, I mean, they probably realise the chances against the Tiger tank are very, very slim. And there you go, anti-tank crew wiped out here. Now the Tiger tank push forwards here. Grenadiers sort here around the anti-tank gun. But we got white phosphorus here. At least it looked like white phosphorus. No, it's the knife throws there. He's actually picked the knife throw ability. They picked off 2 Grenadier squads there. Anti-tank being crewed here, but the rear is exposed to the Titan. We got more troops around. We got a Needlewerfer barrage. And there you go. Huge chunks of American infantry there being slaughtered. As the Tiger tank just slices through them. In the center of the fighting position, the remains of the position, and Momo's infantry push there is rapidly dispatched. This fighting position has definitely been a pretty good investment for Hero. Meanwhile, the SSF commandos are forced to withdraw as well here in the face of the MD-42. Second anti-tank brought up here to help deal with the Tiger tank, and far up north the Chaffies finally overcome the machine gun here. Momo once more finding his map control there, slipping through his fingers like sand. Shooting hit here from the anti-tank gun. South side rapid catching with the Grenadiers here. 132 Sophian 50. Need to fix up the Tiger and the Stug. Got more Pioneers for Momo. Certainly very necessary. Grabbing as many points as you can. Certainly prioritizing victory points is a good move there as well. As for Hero,
Pioneers are reporting for duty.
we're not really seeing much else here. So far, still only got the 2 Chaffies. He's not taking up for, say, tank destroyers or even tanks. But the fighting for the center remains very focused and intensive. We've got another strafe run here, trying to catch the machine gun here around the Tiger tank. Close call there, and the machine gun gets wiped. Great kill here from Hero on Momo, and back to Hero and the United States Army here. But still, like, you know, is able to, like, keep all of his infantry squads alive, which is quite frankly impressive. Far south here, troops pushing forwards for Momo. Chaff's advancing, Tiger, Stu going in for it, could take on the Chaffies. That would certainly be helpful here for Momo. Certainly a minor blow there to Hero. If he can finish off the Chaffee, and there you go, the Chaffee did not survive that, but there you go. Commanders picking the flank of the Tiger tanks, rockets slamming through the 80mm of armor there. Commanders though taking a full frontal slam there from the Tiger tank. Suffering the losses both Joe and Roger get annihilated. More commander losses here for Hero. Tiger tank just at it still. Shots continue to fly after the Tiger tank here. The armor, for the most part, resisting it. But some shots still get through the gaps and whatnot. Grenadiers, Panzer pushing forwards here. Grenades, White Fuzz being chucked. Grenade assault being chucked in return here. Rushing for the anti-tank gun here. Momo knows what the priorities are. Get rid of these anti-tanks and just commit the Tiger to at least the Stoke here. Grenades off here. Dodged. A almost desperate push here, but Momo in the end is thwarted as he runs into that fighting position, which continues to be an excellent investment. We've got neither barrage on the anti-tank guns now here. From Momo, another rocket strike. Close range on that Nebel Alpha. He's almost got it, but no, falls a bit short here. North here could grab some more fuel points, munitions points here. I think that'd help Momo a lot. Still no tech for Hero. Got the whiz bang, I suppose, as an option. He's also got plenty of munitions. Certainly more room for more strafing runs, but you could also go for an assault operation. But for now, I do think he needs to get these anti-tank guns reinforcing it up. We got less than 100 points left for Momo. The pressure is immense here on him and the Germans. Got a grenade on the building here. Narrowly escaping here. Death and destruction. Another strafing run here on the machine gun. Could see another machine gun wiped out here. No, somehow survives. Grenades been caught here though. Again by the fighting position. It just keeps slipping Momo's mind apparently. I mean, this fighting position has been an excellent investment, honestly, for Hero, so thumbs up to that. Tiger tank accelerating repairs, troops enforcing healing, Nebel for getting closer, imagine, to another barrage. I think what Momo needs to do is, like, you know, try less to just rush the point and actually flank around here, either through the south and north, and then, like, for example, take out the fighting position, but also just try and pressure Hero from another angle, because currently he's just constantly charging into, like, where most of Hero's guns, like, constantly pointing. Which doesn't really help out more. We also got here the scout squad hiding out there, providing further information on the timing of Momo's attacks here on the center. Thumbs up. Engineers out here for Hero. Grenadiers being forward. Stug keeps blasting. Good shot on the Chaffee. Viper pouring ahead here. Ace level. Anti-tank grenade on the Stug in the south. Oh, Tiger tank that is. Grenades out. Johnson light machines there being hauled out. And we got a rival squad diving into the base here. Is it a misclick? Or is there something else going on here? Hard to say what Hero's planning. Meanwhile, on the center Pioneers right, we got Grenadiers fighting with the Commandos. And far up north here, Panzer pushing forward. We got an MD-42 left behind in the hot, scorching sands. As Hero and the first invasion get ready to counterattack. We got the Tiger tank 32 here. Rockets coming down here. And that's a Commando squad snuffed up with the Tiger tank. A great kill here for Momo. Got Rifle squad. He forgot about the Rifle squad. And that's another weapon here. These are actually like huge losses. That's 2 infantry squads. I mean, he still has 4 squads left, plus the captain. But I mean, that's a significant series of wipes there. could indicate that Hero, like, despite, you know, his tenacious unit management so far, might be slipping a bit. Perhaps the match is going on for too long for him, and he's sort of, like, shall I say, starting to suffer a bit of exhaustion here. Hard to say. North here, though, straight from the machine again. Another successful push for Northern Victory Point. Got 325-61 here. Momo narrowly hanging on. Back to Momo. Got the smoke bombing around here. He's also lost another Grenadier squad. Some more Panzer Grenadiers could be in here for Momo. Shot bouncing off the TIE tank's frontal armor. 26 kills on that one so far. Grenadier sort of things can be necessary here. Or the Tiger tank. Need Weather barrage. Another rocket strike from Das Vaterland. Commandos there being absolutely exposed to the incendiary elements of the Weather, which is now got wiped out actually. Oh, maybe that's why I pushed in there. Was that? No, that's another Nebelwerfer. Momo actually went for a second Nebelwerfer. That's only gonna make things tougher here for Hero. So only risk punishing him much heavier there for his like tactics. Double Nebelwerfer. Good golly. Titan hit with the anti-tank through the side armor there. Still no sound tech here for Hero. And there he goes, second Nebelwerfer joins the chorus. Grenade assault in the fighting position. I mean, it does some damage, but 50 points left behind for Momo, 49. In the southeast, scouts continue to run excellent observation here. The Germans have yet to discover them or spot them. Hey Jürgen, don't those rocks over there look suspicious? Oh Fritz, what is it with you? It's always some kind of rock or a bush or a tree. Stop is it? Paranoid. So Hero is starting to again struggle more. Again, those like 2 squad losses really hurt him. And this could very well be the moment like Momo, I think, just gained control of the match here versus Hero and the Americans. This could very well be it. Double Nebelwerfer is definitely just going to pose a bit of a headache here. Citizens is relying now more heavily on anti-tank guns. That means again the Nebelwerfer become very good if they hit the disc, and of course that's all the issue with the Nebelwerfer. Like, if it hits, it's great, but there's also a good amount of times where it just doesn't hit, at which point, you know, you just spent 360 manpower for a very expensive lawn ornament. There's always the tricky part there. A lot of Nebelwerfers there. In fact, fun fact there, at Castor and Paz, the Nebelwerfers are apparently one of the key factors in just breaking the Americans there, as they were not used to them at all and were not ready for the impact they made. If I remember correctly, though, I might be misremembering that one. An additional fun fact about the Nebelwerfers, they were actually not part of like any type of division organically. They were very much a core asset to be attached wherever they were deemed necessary. So, little fun fact as well about the Nebelwerfers. Philip North here, machine grenadiers here. Stu providing covering fire here as well here. MD42 setting up. Guess he didn't grab that one. Stu moving forwards. 2 kills. Close 32 though. Tiger tank setting up. Panzer grenadiers moving out as well here. And we got the incendiary bombing around here. The machine is about to get wiped out by Momo. And down it goes. Could grab it. Could destroy it. We'll have to see. Still no sign of tech here though for Hero. And he's not replaced his Chaffies either. In the center, the fighting is as brutal as always. Contest of endurance more than anything. Rough. And the Riflemen are definitely not winning in some respects. Another strafing run here from Hero. Troops being slaughtered there by the Yabos, as the Germans call them there. We've got another great from the Tiger tank. Half the route score. They're gone in the blink of an eye. So close to the Eastland at 32. 33 kills here. The Tiger tank has definitely done great work for one. But we got triple anti-tank guns just slamming away that frontal armor. And we still have the scouts. And now we got more response, of course. More Nebelwerfers. He's going for more grenadiers at this point? Not Panzer grenadiers? Incendiary bombing run. No, that's a smoke bombing run, I think, here from Momo. Crikey. Still hasn't spotted the scouts. He managed them just as much as you need to. That's quite impressive. Jürgen, I'm fairly certain those rocks moved. Ah, shut up, Otto. Those rocks don't move. And then just finally get spotted. Guten Tag? Oh, we're still not paying attention. He's straight up getting reports and he just refuses to believe it. Look, I don't care what you say. There are no Americans here. I've got more important things to deal with. Stop it with your imaginary Americans hiding out. Need to grab the new U-42. Force away the commands in the south. And the scouts are just sort of like, what now? Did we just get spotted? I don't know. I just don't know.
What now?
Comes to that ace level, 16 kills. And we got a whiz-bang now for Hero. And over to Hero. Looks like he's finally realizing the scout's cover has been blown, so he retreats them.
Enemy in control of all victory points.
And he's also called in fresh commandos. Now we got the whiz-bang joining in here. Slamming the machine gun position here, almost wiping out the entirety of the unit. Massive push up north here, heading Momo's somewhat extended northern flank. We got machine knights backing up here. Anti-tanks pouring in, machine guns there, trying their best. The bell's running hot here as American troops keep pouring in like it's on the Eastern Front, and they're actually all Ivans. Smoke being deployed here. Good work there by him, and now we got strafing runs as well here. Momo's position north up, finding a run with a combination of smoke, air support, and sheer tenacity. In the center, TIE tank force withdrawal. We got Nebenwerfer still heading back into Hero's counter assault here. Commanders being ripped apart and burned alive here. The chaos is immense. South side here, another wave of troops at his best, finest men dispatched. Momo leaves just an ace Panzer Grenadier squad here. Iron Cross holders to defend the point for the fatherland. The commanders go first here into the Panzer Grenadiers. Momo sends them forwards here. Who will win? The commandos? No, it will be the commanders right now. Rank support as well here. Momo running out of the cover. Pretty much doomed his Panzer. We got a button grenade here. In the center, a massive fundamental tanks just moving here. Grenadiers counter-attacking, machine guns falling up here. We got 86 versus 39. We got the Chatfield move, the northern point being grabbed here. Grenades being chucked, pioneers annihilated. Momo advancing there with a mix of machine guns and grenadiers. He's overwhelmed by the sheer match length here and just all the action. I would be too. Target tank pushing southwards here near the ace level. 34 kills, 2 infantry tank kills. Whiz-bang ready to fight again for Hero. He could call in another one he wanted to, though. I'm still surprised he hasn't teched up at all, but also, like, he's still, like, so close to winning. Like, imagine you just push for some tanks or tanks. But anyways, that's besides the point. Did he actually ever upgrade something else here? Yes, he did finally get advanced logistics. Whiz-bangs, Nebenwerfers. Oh, God, the entire center is just being hammered with rockets from both sides. Ram this on the victory point here. Fix up the Stoke. Rifle pulling in. We got 82 versus 26 here. Momo is narrowly holding on here by the skin of his teeth here. Got the commandos versus those Panzer Grenadiers again. White Phosphorus here being chucked, or Willie Pete. Nasty stuff here. Panzer there braving it. They're running past it here, going straight for it. Bang grenade off here, they get by the landing. He does move the men, and the commandos get absolutely turned into a fine red mist. Panzer goes here with 25 kills. Rifle heading back here with 35 kills. MD42 joining in. Fire up north, and machine going for the point here, but getting hunted down with the riflemen. We got 72 versus 26 here. Tiger tank advancing. Going in. A rifle squad white. A brutal hit here from the Tiger tank. 40 kills. Scouts going for the point, grabbing a BAR. And we got more Nebelwerfer fire here. Hitting the anti-tankers behind. Or trying to anyways. There we go, direct hit. And the anti-tanker crews are just burning up alive. As the scouts get destroyed. Stuke at it again here, pushing forwards. Looks to be another point-blank blast here. And there we go, the SSF commandos are getting an express ticket to hell. Almost wiping out the entire unit here. German troops pulling to the center. Got 50 versus 26. Back to Momo. More grenadiers for Momo. No panzer grenadiers, anything like just more grenadiers. Stuke gets knocked out here. Oh no. And far south here, grenades being unleashed at the white fossils and the grenadiers. Trying to run off with some of Hero's anti-tank guns. Hero is not standing for that. Tiger Tank arriving to put the SSF commandos into their place here. Pioneers, punches moving to the center. North side being held up here, but the Americans got 26 versus 41. What an absolutely unbelievable match this has so far been. Panzers moving in here, ripping through the anti-tank gun crews, executing their gunners in cold blood. Far up north here, routed. Trying to get off with the anti-tank again. More Nebelwerfer fight here from Hero of Momo, and he's firing straight into his opponent's face. Huntsland is here. There's the commandos, 2 squads. Does he keep calling? He's called in more SSF commandos. Base is being lit on fire here. 26 versus 24. Another Nebelwerfer barrage. And far up north here, Tiger Tank goes for the units there. Oh, we could see more wipes in here with 21 versus 26. Ah! The carnage is complete. Machine gun wiped out here in the south. Pioneers pushing forwards. We've got 26 versus 18. 17. 16. Grenades being launched here at the rifleman. There we go. Whiz bang. Whiz bangs the grenadiers out of existence. SSF commandos breaking through here, causing a collapse of the 21st Panzer Division's center line. Swinging from the north though, the Tiger Tank comes crashing in like some incredibly heavy cavalry. White Foster's there, misses the mark. Bun grenades maybe? I don't know, but no, it says just more Nebelwerfer fire. Oh, bun grenades! And there you go. GG. Game over. Might as well end it here before it pops out of the game. So there you go. An absolutely hectic and insanely brutal match here. Hero was really close to this. I'm surprised he didn't just go for any tanks. He at least pulled for more whiz bangs in a sense. I think he'd done other situations, might have been a better chance there, or maybe some more deeper flank for this infantry. I feel like this. I think at some point he got a bit relaxed with just in the sheer massive infantry he was employing there, and sort of got a bit lazy, which allowed more to sort of more slowly push back. So I think that played a factor more. I think they did well counting with the Nebelwerfers. Certainly at times you could also think on for some deeper flanks on his opponent as well. But still, I think you sort of end up realizing what you had to do and sort of make good use of it, punishing sort of Hero's mistakes. But still, this was an incredibly close match, and a few different moments could have shifted the entire match in another direction. So, hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell your friends, tell your family, but not your enemies. This is Imperial Links, cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.